Alright, so the game Hatred has received a new ESRB rating of AO. And if you don't know what AO stands for, that means it's for adults only. So if you are the age of 18 or higher, you are the only ages that'll be able to get this game. Now, here's the thing that is going to be a little bit tricky. Since the game is rated AO, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo has a policy which basically says we don't accept AO rated games on our platform. So if Hatred was supposed to be coming out on those platforms, it's not happening now. So this is what's going on. The controversial Massacre Simulator has received the AO rating from the Entertainment Software Rating Board, aka the ESRB. They rate games in North America. ESRB was founded in 1994 in response to a lot of violent games coming out at once. Games such as Night Trap, Mortal Kombat, and some other controversial games. They stepped up and said, okay, these games are rated a certain thing, and even though it's not enforced by federal law in North America, companies embrace ESRB like it is. So, for example, GameStop, all of their employees are trained. It's engraved in their minds that they cannot sell a M-rated game to a minor under the age of 17 without their parents' consent. That means the parent is in the store, the parent understands that this game is violent or it has sexual content, whatever the case might be, and if the parent says yes, cool. They say no, sorry. If a employee got caught selling a game to an underage person, that associate would get fired. They will send people as secret shoppers or secret customers to make sure these associates are doing what they're supposed to do. And if they're not doing it, they get axed so quick their minds will spin. Even if it's not the manager's fault, the manager will get a first and final. Second time, the person accused of doing it and the manager is out of there. It's real. It's crazy real. Don't get mad if you go into the GameStop, you want to buy Grand Theft Auto 5 and you're underage and they can't sell it to you. Don't lose it because people lose their jobs over it. The AO rating is actually the harshest rating the ESRB has for content. It's rarely used, and it's actually the second game. Hatred is the second game to have its rating converted from M mature to AO. The first game being Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the PS2 because of the hot coffee mod. I'm sure there's some people in the audience that don't know anything about that. It's going to be very difficult for Destruction Creation to just pretty much scrap the game and start from scratch, because that's not the idea that they wanted. You know, they get the game down so it gets an M rating, which I don't know how you can do that. The game is built to kill. That's what the game is. I mean, you can't really change that. But what makes this game different from any other game like Grand Theft Auto 5 is practically doing the same thing, just not as gory. How is that any different from chainsawing locusts in Gears of War? Or how is that any different from doing a fatality in Mortal Kombat? I guess it's story is just so controversial against the AO boot. Once you get AO, it's tough to sell the game, so you got a choice to make. Like this video, give me a thumbs up, but don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.